Hey, Changemaker. Take a minute to imagine with me that our social change projects become vibrant gardens. Now, I don't have a green thumb and I can't sustain a houseplant to save my life, but was reading an article from the Global Evaluation Initiative in which the author likened a monitoring and evaluation system to a garden. She highlighted the importance of flexible, holistic M&E systems capable of thriving in dynamic environments. I've put the links of the full article in the description box for those of you who are interested, but it reminded me of the icons I had chosen when designing Insight story dice for results, where inputs were depicted as seeds, outputs as buds, and outcomes as burgeoning flowers. Anyway, I was inspired and I wanted to take the metaphorical musing further. So first, we count the seeds of change, those essential resources or inputs, the soil, water, even the scarecrows for your initiatives. They include funding, staff, equipment, time, etc. Just as a gardener assesses the soil, you evaluate these inputs to ensure they provide a solid foundation for your project. With time, you can start measuring the buds, those immediate results of your project team's efforts. Output indicators are like counting these buds. They measure the number of participants, training sessions held, or books delivered. They provide insight into the quantity and some quality of your project's early achievements. Then you watch these buds become flowers. As they mature, they change in size, color, and vitality. Similarly, outcome indicators measure specific and tangible changes in behavior, knowledge, skills, attitudes, and conditions resulting from your project. They show how your garden is evolving and whether it's developing as it should be. But you know what? I don't think it's enough to just watch flowers mature. What made them grow? Why did some of them not grow? Could they have grown without your intervention? How can you ensure they perpetuate? Are there any bees that can help sustain or pollinate your garden? So many questions. Let's push the metaphor a little further and look at other often neglected indicators which are, if used well, can help better tell the story of the ebbs and flow of social change. As you tend to the garden by paying attention to a daily care, you need to monitor your project's implementation process. Process indicators are like the gardener's checklist, assessing factors like timeliness, adherence to procedures, and stakeholder engagement and inclusion. They help ensure your project is on the right path, especially if you're working towards changing societal norms, which take time and are affected by so many other variables. I'm actually recording this in Morocco 4 days after the devastating earthquake and 2 days after Hurricane Daniel unexpectedly hit Libya. These natural disasters are reminding us once more that we are a part of a larger system, and that if we keep ignoring it, it will make itself known more drastically, right? What does that have to do with social change? Well, it's related to adapting to changing seasons, to understanding the external factors impacting what we do. Context indicators are like reading a weather or seismic forecast. They measure population characteristics, things like that, but also political stability, corruption levels, and community involvement in decision making, for example. These insights can help you adjust your project strategies effectively as the societal landscape evolves. Finally, most of what we do is about ensuring perennial growth. Just like a gardener who wants their garden to thrive year after year, sustainability indicators help ensure your project continues to flourish over the long term. They measure factors like institutional capacity, community involvement, and gauging the project's ability to sustain itself after external support. Now, of course, the real reward of gardening comes with a long-term harvest. Just like impact indicators in your social change gardens, these indicators focus on macro-level changes such as improvement in health, environmental conservation, policy changes. They're the most challenging to measure, often influenced by external factors, yet they illuminate the grand vision of societal transformation. Even if most projects don't have the time, means, or even will to measure these, just keep that initial vision of a vibrant garden that we started with front and center when you work on your projects every day. The reality of our work is dynamic, ever evolving, and these indicators are essential. I really believe that a carefully managed mix of indicators nurtures relevance, supports tangible social change. So what do you think? Any other types of indicators you use in your projects or programs? Let me know in the comments. If you find this helpful, give me a thumbs up and be sure to cultivate it in your mind for your next project design or logical framework. Thanks for watching.